you can make Vincent dance, like at the bar or something, when like make him drunk dance.
Just like go to the jukebox, pick a song, he just starts like breakdancing. It's not even techno or anything, he just starts breakdancing to jazz.
It's a rather bleak outlook on life, but it is Emerson, so.
Were we at the bar?
Yeah.
Oh. Why was I expecting this to be in a dream? Okay.
I don't know.
Nothing new.
Yeah, because I answered the email and I had to be nice, because I can't be anything else. Yeah, because I was making fun of Vincent's walk.
This is too entertaining. What's up, guys? Who are you?
They're a couple.
You seem tired. Please, well, how did it go with your
Oops.
girlfriend? I happened to overhear your conversation from here.
You mean, how did it go? Nothing happened. Nothing yet.
He has a really good hearing.
Marriage is a cowardly method that tries to subdue love through.
It's like you're four people talking in a
To
bar.
steal a saying from a
I heard
certain
your
song.
entire conversation from here.
Well, if you ask me, the trick to a long-lasting
wish I had
marriage
heard that
is,
good.
frankly, to spend as little time together as possible.
You're weird. You're really weird.
Or don't marry someone you don't like spending time with.
See, that's a problem that I have with like a lot of people. I'm sorry, Justin. I'm gonna talk over you.
Men or women?
Men. I'll just say it.
I think we're all pretty pitiful. Like the human race as a whole.
Oh yeah.
is like
Oh totally. But it's the question of who's more though. Safe bet.
This one?
A lot of people say that. When asked whether they'd like to return as a man or woman in the next life, the majority of people say they'd prefer to be a woman. Some scientists have even predicted that men will become extinct. It's the truth.
Extinct?
Apparently the Y chromosome is quite useless compared to the X chromosome. So it's possible.
And what'll happen to the human race if men go extinct?
Maybe
Somehow
there'll be a
life will
system
thrive
where
on.
women can fertilize each other and bear children. Men try just as hard to live their lives too. Isn't nature harsh? But on the whole, I think women have it harder.
That is
Being
true.
manipulated by stupid guys, being ground down by life. I did something I shouldn't have.
What are you
That's a
talking about?
drastic change in conversation.
he just Vincent is just a random stranger at the bar that Justin's just like, I did something I shouldn't have.
It's like,
Which very much sounds like you might have killed someone.
like we're talking about like who's more pitiful. You're like, women have it so hard. They have to do all this stuff and just life gets them down. I did something I shouldn't have. It's like, what prompted that? Okay.
I don't know, most of the problems that you brought up seemed to be like problems with men. And maybe it's because of my like lack of relationship experience, but like I don't know. That's kind of like the least of my issues.
I feel like that's the weird thing about like growing up in an area where it's like I watched people in relationships kind of deal with that stuff of like guys manipulating their girlfriends and stuff like that, and like lots of catcalling, which still happens today, but like growing up in an area where catcalling worked.
Which is bizarre. Like
It's-
I've been catcalled and it freaked me out. It didn't like
Like, I feel like that's the normal, like, reaction. But, like, I've been a witness for it working. It's just like, you're walking down the street, you see someone just pull up and start, like, hitting on some random girl. and this is the one that walks over just like, oh, hey, how's it going? Like, that doesn't happen. Like, in real life, that doesn't happen. Should I talk to the couple?
Sure.
I don't like his hair.
The lady looks like she's just like glaring.
Like she doesn't like him. Like he just sat down next to her.
And
he
they're
was
not really a
extremely
couple.
loose with his relationships with women. I heard his funeral got stopped because women were fighting each other.
Oh, well, you can't talk about it like you're unrelated to it.
This lovely couple is Daniel and Anna.
Huh? Vince? Vincent Brooks?
What? Do I know you?
It's me, Daniel. We went to elementary school together.
Oh.
Elementary school.
What?
Yeah, I feel like
Remember me?
Oh,
as an adult,
so
I wouldn't
you're Vincent.
recognize a lot of the people
You're
that I
different
haven't
from
seen
what I
since
imagined.
elementary school.
Don't say that.
Right.
You see, Vincent,
Like I have a hard time
I'm different
recognizing
from that.
people that like
I'm not
from
the
middle
one
school or
tagging
something.
along. Now I'm the leader.
Yeah, like I've had a
I'm
few
the heir
people
to
from
a
elementary
successful
school add
business.
me on Facebook,
Business there, huh?
Because of
and
that. Wait,
if I didn't like
Heard
see
your
the
voice
names and have the confirmation of like,
yesterday?
yeah, we went to this school, like I probably wouldn't recognize them just by looking at them.
Think of it.
Maybe I had some premonition of our
See,
meeting.
I've had a lot of instances
Anyway,
where it's
I
like
can't believe you don't remember me, man.
friends from elementary school like find me on Facebook or something, and now it's like,
You got mail.
who's this? It's the Bay.
Still at the Stray Sheep? Haven't you been there every night lately? Thought you had an upset stomach today. Why are you drinking again? It's a good question.
To be fair, we haven't had a drop of alcohol all night.
Please take care of yourself. You're not just living for you anymore.
Not true. I mean, fair point, but technically false.
No.
Because technically we haven't.
Going to start immediately after sending this.
Nah.
I feel like between the two of us, Vincent's going to have just the most confused personality.
It's like you trying to be really honest and me being like, well, technically. No.
Nah.
I feel like it should be longer. See, I'm that asshole that sends paragraphs to people.
But sometimes you don't need paragraphs. Like that's a pretty complete message.
Yep, no, send, thank you, yes. Hey, I'm not drinking.
I wonder if it would have gone the other way if you had been drinking before sending that.
Let's see.
This month, I think I'm pregnant.
Me raising
This
a
month,
family
I think I'm pregnant.
doesn't exactly sound like a recipe for success.
I don't really want to talk to any of you.
But we gotta pass the time.
Yeah. You know what? You're cool.
Have you heard about the witch?
You just approach Erica and she's just
Oh, looky her.
doom. Like right
Old
away.
age is gonna suck.
Huh?
Oh, you know, arthritis and all that.
Let's
What?
talk to Lindsay and
Would you
Martha.
like to speak to Lindsay? Would you like to speak to Martha?
Just looked at you and laughed.
Lots of things to do. Do you write them down on a piece of paper? When you have lots of things to do you just remember them?
I just remember.
I do too. So, how was that bad?
I don't think Mr. Morgan would say that. 20 years ago, Mr. Morgan picked up a ball for me at the tennis court. 20 years ago, Mr. Morgan
I
worked
don't know,
in
even
ice
like
cream
as
shop.
much as everyone tried to get me to keep like a
Mr. Morgan
planner
liked
in high
vanilla
school,
ice cream.
I never
Mr.
did.
Morgan
Oh,
liked
like
maple
they're like
syrup
those
on
classes
vanilla
where it's
ice
like
cream.
Oh,
you get graded for working in your planner. Have you had any of those?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
I've heard about that though, and I can't imagine. I would fail.
It's like at the end of the... Oh, dude, I didn't do good at those at all.
Time will slowly pass. Each have fun with the other bar patrons. Over
This
time,
is like the third night.
conversation time. You can go home at any time from the door.
I should just, out of spite, leave. Hi, guys. How's it going? Why did I... Boom in the shot. Well, that's not a boom. Looks like it. It's a light. The light. It looks like a hanging microphone, but it's not. It's a light bulb. A weird light bulb, but...
It is weird.
Like, you have those lights, like the actual normal-looking lights beaming down, and then you have these, like, test tube-looking things. I'd love to find a bar like this. Okay.
I mean, there probably is one, like, somewhere in the city.
Right.
You know, Chief doesn't talk about his girlfriend, does he?
He did say that he didn't plan to marry her, huh?
He's so perfect at his job, I just kind of assumed that he was the same way in private.
In school, he never dated girls that he wasn't fully committed to. All the girls said he was just too defensive.
Ask him about it, Toby.
That's a
Come on,
weird
that's not
comment.
fair.
What?
All the girls said he was too defensive. Like, what does that mean?
See, I got turned down a lot for being too fatherly.
Too fatherly.
Too fatherly. It's weird. People are weird.
Looks like it's gotten real for
I
you,
mean, that just
together
means
a
you have to
while.
find someone
About
with a
time.
daddy kink
Congrats.
and being
It's
fatherly.
not for sure yet. She said
Will be good for them.
Unless she was really sure.
That'd be
Thing, right?
strange. Are we gonna do the right thing?
I don't know. Are we? You have the controller.
Tempted to throw this at you.
I know. What are you upset over? Heck, I want to get married soon. You want to meet my parents and ask about how they got married?
Go back home and drink some strawberry milk, kid.
Come on, why you gotta go there? So I guess they're taking applications from the general public for these space tours?
Oh, 1,000. It's way too much. With my paycheck, I can't even afford a down payment.
See, that's
Boy,
one
do
thing
I
that I
have a
really
deal
like
for
about
you.
this game is that
I'd
it's
rather
just
put all of my
kind of
savings into
chill.
lottery tickets than invest in one
Like,
of your crazy
I mean,
schemes.
until the nightmares happen, but
Yeah, but while you're in the bar.
whoa, hey, listen. When did we add her on the phone? Like, we didn't reply to her, did we?
I don't know. Probably in one of those like blackout sessions.
Yeah, we never got a message from her before. How did you get this number?
I don't know. Are we still at work? I remember when I played this like the first time. Every time I was talking to Catherine with a C, I was like just trying to get her to leave me alone. Like give all of the hints of go away. Like,
Oh god.
what do you want?
And okay.
Bye.
Alright. That's how I text people when I'm just kind of done with them.
Lying to Catherine with a C gets us more in the blue.
Which is weird. You'd think that, like, being honest, like, yeah, I just don't want to see you.
Yeah, why can't he do that? Like, why is that not one of the options?
See, that's the thing, like, I think when you first get a message from her, it's like an unknown number, and she, like, sends you an image, and it's just like, yeah, don't send this to my phone anymore.
Bother a cop on his break?
Yep.
Just sit down with them.
I'm not gonna be much help, but it's men around your age who are dying.
be really careful.
You don't seem too interested.
Yeah, no evidence has come up yet, and I'm on another case.
Gotcha.
I'm Morgan. If I find anything out about this incident, I'll tell you. So don't worry about the strange rumors.
Well, I'll tell you, random stranger who just sat down at my booth.
Oh, dude, cops are really, like, okay, listen. Cops can be really nice when you're, like... I used to work at a 7-Eleven, and they do the whole thing of, like, cops get free, like, drinks at 7-Elevens. So a lot of times they would just kind of show up for coffee or soda or something. They'll tell you pretty much whatever you want to know. If you ask them how their day was, it's like, oh, this is everything I did today. Pulled over this many people, did all of this. It's like,
They're
it's...
just really sherry.
Yeah, the only time a cop will not share with you is if, like, and I've done this twice, you accidentally charge them for something that's supposed to be free. I've not seen a cop leave a store so quickly as when I charged him like $1 for a cup of coffee. And he just kind of stared blankly at me, put $1 on the counter, and just left.
Oops.
I forgot. Well, the first time I didn't know. The second time I just forgot.
We've disappointed Catherine.
Hold it in. But you're such a good... What?
Because you work. Working makes you a good person. Good. Just hold it in. Why is that? Whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't get this game's logic sometimes.
See, I feel like the game is kind of punishing us for just talking to her.
Probably.
It's like, you can break things off with friends and just still, like, oh, hey, they left. He's still there. Do flirts dream of Sheepman? What? What? Do flirts dream of Sheepman?
What?
Like, not even Sheepman, Sheepman. Okay.
You look tired. Don't get too drunk, okay?
No promises.
Just immediately drink everything in front of him.
Just drinks his beer. Hey guys, I actually like you guys. Chicken Man, how's it going? Oops, wrong button. That was a drink.
Way too close to much.
Let me just down this real quick. There we go. We're good.
I know the
Just gonna skip that. Skip all the info. I got that already.
Tea already?
What would you like?
Look how as soon as you finish a drink at this bar, someone's like, so what next?
I have had that before. Of like, went to a bar with friends, got one thing. As soon as I finished it, it's like, the waitress kind of walks over. It's just like, so what else can I get you all? All right.
Do you know what you've got to have to be a real man?
I don't think any of these really, but... So I think, like, to be a real man, you just have to, like, be a man.
In his upward mobility. He unleashes his full potential.
It's like, I guess...
Surrounded by women. That's why a real man shares his love with as many as he can.
Really?
Flowers of femininity, blooming in the shining rays of a man's love.
I'm not after women.
They're after me.
Not a chance.
You got mail.
Who's texting us now? What do you want?
Boozing you. It's like a public thing message.
A public thing message.
It's like a public thing message. What is it called?
A public service announcement?
That's the thing.
PSA?
Yes, PSA. I got P and then just kind of lost it. You look sad.
Justin. He's just moping in the corner
We all
here.
deserve pity, regardless of our genders.
Probably. Life sucks.
Okay, man. I'm just gonna light my spirits,
There
Erica.
are men who act kind but are just indecisive.
Talking about me?
You'd better straighten things out soon. If she finds out you've been dragging this out, you'll really see some blood spill. Actually, that's a tempting thought too.
No, it is not.
No, Erica's always got some words of wisdom.
We should hang out more. That's the sequel.
I do really like Erica though.
That'd be funny if that was the sequel.
Just hanging out with Erica.
Like the sequel's not even called Catherine, it's just called Erica. Johnny, what's going on?
If you two hadn't met at the reunion, you wouldn't be going out right now. Life's all about timing.
Huh. Planning out your life ahead of time's a waste of effort. None of us have the future we thought we would when we were kids.
That's a depressing statement.
Yeah.
It's true though.
Yeah, huh?
Life is full of things we can't change.
Why?
gotta
Why
start
is
preaching.
that bad? It's a
I'm just
true.
a stray sheep in the
This
field of life too.
game is so vague yet works in black and white.
Cheating twice? He's really gone astray.
I never thought you'd be one to cheat in the first place.
I can't believe it myself either.
Doesn't even remember it happening. He just wakes up with this lady and he's
Okay, you know what? Just gonna drink.
he just randomly wakes up with this lady whose name also happens to be Catherine, and that's weird.
Finds out that
Like, what kind of coincidence is that?
See, the name thing is a huge, you know, like, what are the odds? But, okay, then again, we went to school in an area where, like, every third girl was named Becca.
True.
It's the cleanliness of the glass. Even a tiny bit of oil or dust
Like-
will affect the beer's surface tension, making it less.
Maybe this is just that kind of city.
Maybe just Catherine's everywhere.
This means
It's like all the sheep were in relationship with some lady named Catherine.
Rinse the glass with hot water and turn it over, and that was
tea already?
What do we have? We had
You
a
still?
rum and coke. We look pretty wasted.
What do you do? Just see like the corner of his face there. He's just-
See, maybe that's why he keeps waking up blackout drunk, because he just drinks everything. Like, you mix whiskey with sake, rum, and beer.
It just shows up at the bar and is like, give me everything.
It's like that. You see that fish on the menu there? I'll take that.
And fill it with alcohol.
just give me the fish and just dump alcohol in the fish.
Yeah, I have when I was young. Especially when I was in my 30s. I started to blank out on amounts I used to be able to handle in my 20s. And then I'd wake up lying next to a complete stranger.
Ah, so it has.
I'm in a complete stranger's house.
That hasn't happened to me.
I'm at the police station, stark naked, right?
No.
The nakedness of woman is the work of God. To
Agreed.
misappropriate the musings of a
That's so
servant.
random though. Like,
Like, it had nothing to do with his little guessing game there.
It's only natural that your faculties are preoccupied. Well, just don't
Guess I won't.
It's like he's not the best person to talk about these things.
Okay, I think we should stop like walking around. Should we go home?
Sure.
Let's go home.
Start our nightmare.
Start the nightmares. Move. Get some money first.
I know this is sudden, but here's some trivia for you, as you seem to have finished your glass. Did you know the United States outlawed alcohol between 1920 and 1933? It is said that this very prohibition paved a way for the cocktail culture to bloom. Alcohol made in secret tended to taste terrible, so people began mixing it with anything and everything to make it more enjoyable. These are the roots of the modern cocktail. The more you stamp on a weed, the more it thrives. My, and that was the cocktail trip.
Empty already? Yo, Erica, I got an order.
All right.
Whiskey.
Okay, I'll be right back.